All you need to do is look at some of the comments on my YouTube videos to see that Botox is a hot topic. And some of those comments, I swear, they are literally on fire. So today I'm going to share with you the age that I first started getting Botox, why I chose to get it so late. Oh, I hate doing air quotes. Why did I just do that? Well, scratch that. Why I chose to get it so late in life, and take that very lightheartedly because it wasn't late in life, but I am in Dubai, so I feel like I was sort of an outlier for the age of first time getting Botox, and my thoughts on it, what it's been like since, and this sort of Botox journey that I'm on. Hi, my name is Lauren O'Connell, and I am the beauty editor at Cosmopolitan Middle East magazine, and I'm also a blogger. I have a website called planetlauren.com. I have a lot of new blogs that I've written. I just haven't had them uploaded yet. It's coming very soon, but I chat about all things related to women's wellness, spirituality, skincare, of course, is a big one for me, beauty, makeup, and anything else that I feel might empower or uplift you. So getting into this Botox, I want to say there is no trickery here. When I say Botox, let's just take it as a blanket term for all neuromodulator injections. So I'm not telling you, oh, this is the first age I had Botox, but I was actually doing something else, for the last 5 years that I was keeping kind of hush hush. That's not me, not my personality. And I love to share sort of my journey with you, my skincare journey with you, everything. And so, if I was doing something, trust me, I'd make content on it. So Botox, okay. The first time I had Botox, I was actually 38 years old. That's what I was saying earlier when I did that super cringe quote thing. But 38 is pretty old to get Botox for the first time in Dubai. It just is. And the reason that I didn't get it was because honestly, I didn't think I needed it. I wasn't interested in it. And the truth is, no one needs Botox. No one needs to do anything. No one needs to inject anything into their face for aesthetic reasons. If it's for something else related to health, I'm not including that. But, it's not something that we need to do as women or as men. And it's something that we can choose to do if we'd like to just kind of give us a little bit boost of confidence and to keep our skin looking the way we think it looks best. So for me, I just didn't really think I needed it. I have this, I guess it's a weird anatomical thing. My eyebrows don't move when I talk. I do not have any Botox on my forehead right now. And you can see I can really move it, but gosh, that takes a lot of effort on my part. And when I talk, I would never put that much effort. Can you imagine if I was trying to, really emphasize something and I'm going like this all the time? It never has happened. I have girlfriends who are very expressive with their eyebrows. Their eyebrows are kind of like the way my hands are when I talk. For some reason, mine have always stayed still. And it's actually been a blessing in disguise. I never even thought about it, but it's prevented my forehead from wrinkling, from getting creased. So actually, I've never had to get Botox in my forehead. And, in the long run, that's only just saved me money. A lot of people seem to think I am lying about it on my channel, but I promise you I'm not. This is just how I am. And now that I think about it, my brothers are the same way. So, and my mom has fabulous skin. She's 73 years old and everyone thinks she's in her maybe early 60s and a good early 60s. So, okay, 38 years old and had a friend over for tea. She's British. She loves tea. And she's a Virgo. She is very direct with me. And I love that about her. She'll just always tell you how it is, like it is. And that's literally one of the things that I just appreciate and adore about her so much. So she is big on Botox and she's very vocal. She has quite a big platform and she talks a lot about just, different treatments she tries out, her Botox, where she goes. She's always trying out different places. She's a beauty, she doesn't like the word blogger, so she's like a beauty person in Dubai. And so I said to her that morning, I noticed just today that when I'm smiling, I'm getting these little crow's feet. And I said, do you see that? And she's like, yep, I see it. And I said, okay. And I said, this came out of nowhere. I don't think I had this yesterday. And she's like, well, Lauren, you are going to be 40 soon. These things happen. And she said, get some Botox on it. And I thought to myself, well, I never really envisioned myself getting Botox. I haven't thought about Botox. So I wasn't really sure about it. But I said to her, yeah, I'll think about it. And I just started, in the mirror, I was surprised to see that I had these crow's feet. So I'd smile and I would think to myself, should I get the Botox? And then I said, well, they kind of appeared out of nowhere. I definitely don't want to have the crow's feet if I don't have to have them. I know it gives the face character, and actually when I look at other people with them, I think it looks beautiful on them, but for some reason, it just wasn't resonating with me. So maybe it was the fact that I was actually going to be turning 40, and it's such a big milestone to go into a new decade. And maybe it had to do with a little bit of mental resistance I was feeling at that time. But I thought to myself, you know what? If anything, I'm always trying out new beauty treatments. I have on my channel lots of information about different lasers I've gotten and whatnot throughout the years. And I thought, just give the baby Botox a try. If I don't like it, it's going to wear off. So I went and I got the baby Botox. Now I'm calling it baby Botox only because that's what my doctor calls it. Now keep in mind, I live in Dubai, and here women love their aesthetic treatments. And so I think for him, it was very different having me come in saying, I don't want my face to be frozen. I want movement where I can have it. And I want to be able to, not that I move my eyebrows, but I don't want to be able to not move my eyebrows. And I said, I just want just a little bit for this little crease. And he said to me, okay. I'll give you baby Botox. And I said, all right. So that's where the name came from. So baby Botox is kind of what I ran with. So with the Botox, I got it for the first time and I only had it right here. And I'm not entirely sure how much he put into it. I think it was far less than what he normally puts into it because he was, he's very nice. Actually, I said something so embarrassing to him. He had asked me, I can't believe I'm telling you this. Sometimes I just say things. He had asked me if I've had Botox before. And I said, no, you're my first. And he was like, I'm honored. God, what's wrong with me? Anyways, so I got the little Botox, or the big Botox, however you want to call it. I had the Botox and I came home as a woman who gets Botox. And I felt like, wow, this is a first for me. I felt like a big deal while also feeling like not a big deal. So I got the Botox and, I really liked how it just sort of froze that area. And when I smiled, I didn't have the crow's feet coming out. Works for me. Now, like I said before, nobody needs to have Botox. Botox is not a must-have for anything, anyone. We are literally perfect as we are. I truly believe that. And I think all women, honestly, I think we're all walking goddesses. We are incredible beings. So we don't need to do anything like this. Some of us, like me, just might be interested in it, might want to dabble in it, might want to enjoy it. And, I'm all about having aging well and just looking as healthy as I can. And right now, this is sort of my definition of looking as healthy and, just looking fresh, I should say, being as fresh as I can be. So I know now people are going to comment because I said that, people are going to comment and say, Botox isn't healthy. Just take it with an open mind. I think you know what I mean. You know what my intention is here. So I got the Botox and I really liked it, and I posted tons of content on it because it was a new thing for me. And I loved how natural my face looked. That was really my big thing. I wanted to look natural. So I ended up actually, a bunch of other people started going there because they wanted to have the same effect that he was able to give, which I guess is not easy to find. Sometimes you find doctors that go a little bit too heavy-handed, but I was pleased with how I looked, and I continued to see him whenever I felt like those crow's feet were coming out. Now, last year I went and saw him again, and you can see I have a reel, shorts of this on my Instagram. A shorts on this on my YouTube channel. The reel is also on my Instagram. It's probably on my TikTok too. But I said to him, I'm just noticing that as I go like this, now I was forcing it, but I'm just kind of getting those 11s. Do you think I need anything here or not? And I said, if you don't think I need it, let's just not do it. And he's like, no, let's just do it as a bit of a preventative. I said, okay. So I got Botox here for the 11s. Now, after I had the Botox, I could still move my eyebrows. It wasn't as deep, or it wasn't as noticeable as this is right now. It was definitely less, but I still was able to move my eyebrows. I wasn't frozen stuck. And I liked the way that I just liked how it was on my face. I just liked it. And you can see in that reel where he puts it in. So he put an injection here, and I think he did it down here. Look on the reel. So I did have some Botox right here, but still, again, not on the top of my forehead or anywhere else. So I thought to myself, okay, it's been a year and this is kind of the next step now. And this is what we're gonna do. So after that time in May, I had Botox again in August. Believe it was the end of August. I looked through my content. I didn't see anything. I know I posted at least a story on it, but I had Botox again. And now it's the beginning of January, and I'm probably going to go again sometime soon, because when I smile, you can see how it's just coming out. And is it a big deal? No. If I didn't have it, I'd be fine, but why not get it if I want to? So I'm going to get that very soon. When I do, I will do some content on that. But the Botox for me has been, just a nice little addition to my skincare routine. And I do also get lasers. I have a video called all the cosmetic procedures I've ever had. And on that, I talk about different lasers. You have to keep in mind, I am the beauty editor of a big magazine. So I have in my email inbox so many different clinics begging me to come in and get treatments from them. So I'll write about it editorially for the magazine. So it's easy for me to get these procedures, and I'm not by any means bragging about that, but I mean, this is my job. This is sort of what I do. So these things come easy to me. And I know they're really expensive, but my intention with posting and talking about it is at least you can see what my experience was like. So if you're thinking about investing money into these types of procedures, you can see someone who's going to tell you the real honest truth of what it was like and was it worth it, and all that stuff in between. So that's why I post these things and I talk about these things, because I hope at least it will empower you to, you get more information. So for the decision that you make for yourself. I feel like I almost feel like a lawyer now, and I have to make all these little clauses to everything I say, because people sometimes take things really the wrong way. And I read some of the comments and I am mortified. But anyways, I get a lot of treatments. This is definitely for a short period of time in my life, but I'm gonna enjoy it while I get it. Why not? So I have had some different treatment. I get about 2 lasers a year, and that also has contributed to my skin and my complexion. I don't have any fillers. I know this is a video about Botox, but people seem to think I have fillers. I don't have any fillers. I did get fillers once, and it was about 7 years ago. I had lost a ton of weight in a very short period of time, and I had these big indentations here, or at least I thought they were at the time. I was very skinny, and so I was very self-conscious of them. I went to an aesthetics clinic, and I had the doctor, once again, I was like freaking out on him. It has to be natural. I don't want to look like the cat lady. And, I don't want it to be obvious. And he put a bit of filler here and here, and to just help to lift it up. That's what he said. My friends told me I was crazy and they couldn't tell a difference, but I thought I could see all the difference. I don't know if there was really a difference or not, but that's just my sort of Botox story with a little extra on the side about lasers and fillers. So my suggestion to you is, if you're thinking about getting Botox, go find a doctor first and foremost that you feel like you resonate with. And you will know that by your intuition just as soon as you meet that doctor, if it's the right one for you. If you have any little alarms going off in you, don't ignore them. There are so many doctors out there that will do Botox, so you can find someone that you just, feel like you can trust and will give you the look that you want. For me, that's super important, especially living in Dubai, because everything here is, go big, go bold, and I don't want to do that with my face because I want to just keep it the way it is and just tweak it whenever, I feel like I need to. And the Botox for me, I really look at it as a tweakment. So just go with the doctor you trust, keep shopping around until you find one that you really like, that you resonate with. Talk to people, your girlfriends, whoever, see what they're going to. And that to me is the best way to find the right provider for you. So that's my story on Botox. I am going to start filming in other parts of my house. I just started this video. I lost control of the day, and I have right now about 8 11-year-old boys downstairs. My son is the Pied Piper of our neighborhood, and there's always boys just everywhere. So I meant to film this in the morning, and I got really busy with work. So it's actually almost nighttime, and it's way too late to be downstairs. The noise level is off the charts, and even the puppy, he thinks he's one of the boys, so he's doing all the crazy stuff too. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him with video game controllers. So anyways, if you're wondering what my evening skincare routine is, by all means, check that out right here.